Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes, and it's always nice when mainstream media finally catch up with what you've been saying for quite some time. I have been saying that there are not enough tradesmen in this country to get Angela's Growler houses up and running. Not by a long shot. 1.5 million homes? Chances are nearer 500,000, if you're lucky. Well, now others have noticed, and there's a piece on the BBC saying exactly that. There is nowhere near enough builders in this country to get them built. It doesn't have enough construction workers to fulfil the threat of 1.5 million homes. It hasn't got the supply lines. It hasn't got the product. It's just not going to happen. And there's no way of it happening, despite Angela stamping her tiny little feet and growling at everybody, because it takes so long to train them up. Even if you started now, they won't be ready in time for the next election in 4.5 years. And at that point, of course, the Labour Party are history. Tens of thousands of new recruits and apprenticeships need to be brought in. But with the learning process so long and the cost now so prohibitively high, who's going to take them on? Why would you take on a trainee and go and pay all that training cost and all this just for them to go somewhere else on better pay? They don't do it. So no, there are no apprenticeships anymore. Apprenticeships died. So it's not something that's realistically going to happen. And of course, with the prohibitive cost of employing someone now, why would you take on a young person who is entitled to full rights on day one? It's a joke. And so by their own policies, they've destroyed any hope of this. The Home Builders Federation, along with the National House Builders Federation, along with all the major house builders, have all gone on. They've talked about the skill shortage. They've talked about the cost of training. They've talked about the fact that there's no way that they can build what they're currently building for their own use, their own commercial builds, as well as putting up the Growler houses. They're not happening. And so it's just failure heaped upon failure. And as Jeff Goldblum says, what a big pile of shit. And that's exactly what it is. Starmer, I think it was Thursday, repeated the pledge of 1.5 million homes. Not going to happen. Growler, she keeps on about it. Not going to happen. Chancellor Rachel Reeves, it's important we build these houses. No, not going to happen. Just not. And as for Miliband, the little bullied school child, he was pledged, we're going to build 1 million acres of solar farms that will save Britain. No, you're not. You haven't got enough people. They're lunatics, aren't they? They sit there, they talk a good game. We're going to do this and we're going to do that. No, you're not. And what is it? Why do they all have very strange voices? Is it years of having people fisting them? It's the only thing I can think of. Bullied at school, all of them. They're all, if you notice, they're all very small people. Starmer's only about 5'8". Miliband's short. They're all short people, and they've all been bullied at school. And now look at them. We're going to screw the country because we were bullied and we're going to get it back, Please, you sad wankers. Every single one. As for this 300,000 houses a year, dream on. Dream on, Angela. Ain't never going to happen. Thanks a lot. Bye.